Bismillah, Adaman, Adahim, which means in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, the beneficent, the creator of the worlds. My Father God, Allah, Abba, the one to whom praises forever due. I come to y'all in peace and blessing. Okay? Peace and blessing be upon Adam, Abraham, Moses, Lord Jesus, the Prophet Muhammad, Master Fraud Muhammad, who came over here and rose up a Georgia-born man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Lord Farrakhan, the rest of the worthy servants of Allah, and the future servants of Allah. All right? Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all's day and tried to make the best out of y'all's day. You should want to do this each and every single day. Every day, I got a big head. Every day, you want to be learning something. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 says what? Do I got somebody to type in what Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 say? You don't know what it means? Of course. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 say, my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. Okay? Hosea chapter 6, verse 6 say, do I got someone to type in what it? Hosea chapter 6, verse 6 say, the Lord said, I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offerings. Okay? That's all the Lord looked for. Is for you to ask him to have mercy on you and to acknowledge God in each and every single situation. You hear me? That bring me back to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. In all your ways, submit to him. And he will make your path straight. In all your ways, submit to the Lord. But what did the Lord ask you to submit to do? What's the two greatest commandments? The two greatest commandments is, you love that verse, and do you think the earth is flat or globe? Tell me, what do you think? It's not about me, it's about you. What do you think, carnivore? And hello, PB, you think it's flat? Hey, who knows? I never traveled out of space, you know, but from we see from telescopes and from images, it looked round. But who knows? I've never been out of space. Could be flat, could be round. It's pebble. Okay, that L looked like an E. This and that. Do you support theorems? Theorems. What is a theorem? I don't know what that is. J for Jane. But anyway, what was I saying? Y'all be throw me off time when I read those comments. Yes. What was the first thing? But hello to all of y'all. Hi. I don't be responding like that, but it's okay to this and that, interact with people sometimes. Cool. I got a sense of humor. A lot of times I'm focusing on trying to stay focused, but I don't mind interacting with people, this and that. To all y'all, peace and blessing. Pebble, like a rock. I think that is like a, pebble. If I'm mispronouncing your name wrong, hello to you too, brother. Starry, what's up? All y'all like, share, and subscribe. While I'm speaking to y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Just do it right now. I got that from Princess Notice. Hit that like button. Just do it right now. Share. All right. I mean, subscribe. Just do it right now. And anyway, what was I saying? Messing with y'all. I got a little bit thrown off. But peace and blessing to all of y'all on the serious tip. I like to have fun sometimes, this and that. I don't think I'm too funny, but anyway, someone said I got a big head. I don't think is my head big? What do you think? Someone comment. Listen, you can give me feedback. Don't be afraid to tell me what you think. I can take it. All right, I can take criticism. Now, what was I saying at first? You said no. Thanks, Stair. All right. I don't think my head too big neither. All right. What was I saying before I read the first comment? Let me see. Oh yeah. Gabby said I love that verse. I was saying Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 through 6. Let me get back to it. I can see y'all comments again. Carnivore says, science says we are rotating 1,000 miles while chasing the sun through the vastness of space at 66,600 miles per hour. Does it feel like we're moving faster than a speeding bullet? You want to know something? This is why God is so amazing. Have you ever been in a car driving down the highway about 70 miles per hour? It doesn't feel like you're moving, but you know you're moving pretty fast. And that's man-made machinery that we're riding in. I love the fact God can make the earth, if it is rotating and spinning that fast, that is amazing. To be on a ride that's moving so fast, and yet you don't even feel the thing moving. You know what I mean? That's excellent. But let me get to this before I keep on reading y'all comments. But that's an excellent thing. And if the earth is spinning that fast, that's amazing. To even picture that God can make something move so fast, and yet you don't even feel this thing move. You know what I mean? But we see sunrise and sunset from the rotation of the earth. It's just amazing. Psalm chapter 19 says, the heavens and the earth declare the glory of God. I love the fact you don't need a Bible to teach you about the Lord. You can prove it through science. All you gotta do is look up. Word. You know, that's amazing. Just have that thought. If you're thinking from that perspective, that truly blows my mind. But listen. Yeah. I was saying that first, Lord, give it to me and make it ever so clear. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 said, my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. And then I went to Hosea chapter 6 and said, Hosea chapter 6, verse 6, the Lord said, I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offering to the Lord. The Lord wishes people to ask him to have mercy on them and to acknowledge him in each and every single situation. And that brought me to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 through 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Listen, you know, a lot of things. Oh yeah, thank you, Lord. What does the Lord ask you to submit to? To submit means to obey him. The two greatest commandments is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. The second commandment, just like the first one, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. All right, short, simple. Treat people how you want to be treated. The earth would be a better place. You know, you're not gonna always agree with everybody. I'll be at work. I got people who irritate the crap out of me, make you want to just. Or these people. But it's always good to like keep on overlooking things. As you grow up, you should learn like keep on overlooking things. I got people who irritate the crap out of me, but I don't try to wake up thinking about yesterday. Sometimes people do some dumb stuff every day. You know what I mean? But love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Love your neighbor as yourself. You know what I mean? I love what the word said in Romans chapter 12, verse. And thank y'all for y'all comments, because you gave me something to talk about. I don't ever know where I'm going to. If you people believe me or not, I'm not scripted nor coordinated. I don't know where I'm going to most of the time. I'm just flowing like the wind. But Romans chapter 12, verse 18, Brother Paul said, back up to verse 17. Romans chapter 12, verse 17, Brother Paul said, do not repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. If it is possible, say this 3 times, Rashad. If it is possible, one more time. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Bro, I can go anywhere I want to go to. It's people who I know don't like me. I can pop up anywhere I want to pop up at. I might can't stay too long, this and that, because people might be tripping, and if people get to tripping, then I gotta put my feet work in. But I'm not angry or upset. You know what I mean? I understand people tripping. You know, you don't know what people got going on sometimes. It could be for whatever reason. I don't know. You know what I mean? But hell, I got people blocked on my phone. People play on my phone, call, this and that, and I don't want to get mad. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing against people. It's just people be. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, I like cell phones, but sometimes I don't like them because it depends on how it's being used. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Word. But there ain't nothing I got against nobody. Like, word. It's just this and that. Word. Some people highly irritate this and that. And I don't want to. Word. You see what I'm saying? This and that. Because that's not my intention. You know what I mean? Make a long story short, keep on getting over whatever going on. Let it go. You know? Sometimes a lot of times you're not in control of the situations. You know what I mean? You can't control but so much. A lot of people like to be in control. Do your research on you're not always in control. You got control over yourself to some degree. Self-control, that's one of the gifts of the spirit. But over a lot of other things, people, this and that, and situations, circumstances, you don't have a lot of control of. It's best to less is more. The more you try to keep control of it, like the more you just like put in more stuff to make it a little more stressful. It's best to let go of what you're not in control of. You know what I mean? Like, or especially like with people. You know what I mean? You can't. I know some people like trying to control people. It never worked. It worked. I say I can go anywhere I want to go to. If I was to like go to a place, let's say people might not want me around. If I was to go there and try to like, I'm gonna be me, bro. You know what I mean? And if I see like me just being me, kind of rubbing people the wrong way, I don't got a problem getting up and sliding. If it comes to that point, because I'm not trying to throw nobody else off. You see what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to go nowhere. But if I see like my vibe, I got a good vibe. If I see like my vibe is like irritating you or whatever, like I don't got a problem. Slide because that's not what I'm here for. You see what I'm saying? Confirmation. Oh gee, my jungle died. Oh crap. Y'all hold up. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Yeah, y'all got a lot. You gotta let a lot of stuff go, man, and keep on overlooking. You know what I mean? Uh, and try to like make the best out of everything. Learn that you can't control. You can't control everything. You're not in control of everything, especially not people. You know what I mean? Many people like try to control the situation. Let it be how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? As long as people not tripping, you can tell people tripping, bro. You know what I mean? Like people just be tripping with that. You know what I mean? It's one thing if they own one and they own some bull crap. That's one thing. You know what I mean? But if ain't nothing wrong, just flow with it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can't control people. You know what I mean? Like you just keep loving the best you can, and if it like causes you to like you gotta like walk away for some time, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like understand that people trip. Or I get irritated with people, this and that. Must be tripping sometimes. And sometimes, bro, this and that, I gotta keep my mouth closed. This and that or whatever. Because I ain't trying to take it to the next level. People be this and that, bro. They could be over something small, something big, but most of the time, like if no one killing you, like it's not that serious. And even with that, I love the fact Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." You see what I'm saying? That's when you at that point, you in a whole different other realm. Like where, once you understand, like comprehend, like where Jesus at. You know what I mean? Even if death on the line, people trying to like harm. If you can get to that point where Lord Jesus at and stand in the place of God, man, that's even glorious, even more glorious. I just now said it. If ain't no one trying to harm you or kill you, like get over it. You know what I mean? But even with that, well, in some situations, you might be some people might be trying to harm you or trying to kill you. But guess what? You can still get over that. David did. There was a man named Saul tried to kill David twice. David still got over. He was able to understand that it was something. It wasn't Saul. You know what I'm saying? And he loved his neighbor as himself. If you can keep on doing this, David had to get away from King Saul because King Saul was tripping. You see what I'm saying? But he still loved him. You know what I mean? Like word. Sometimes, like I say, live at peace. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with all people. Do your research. You know what I mean? Like it'll be a better place, bro. A lot of people be mad for whatever reasons. They see things the wrong way. You know what I mean? Some people, it could be many different ways, many different things that this thing. Someone could pop up at your house. Why they popping up? So and so, this and that. They coming to see you. You should be happy someone coming to see you. Especially if they don't got bad intentions. They just coming around, man. Like, can't be coming around, man. Let it go. You're not in control. Word, you're not in control. You can't this and that. I can see it with some strangers, just random people knocking on your door, and that's different. All right, random people. I don't know y'all if y'all just keep knocking on my door. All right, nicely, respectful, because I'm talking about people who know you, this and that or that. You know what I'm saying? People who love y'all. You can't control that. This and that. A lot of y'all just be in y'all head sometimes. You tripping, you gotta get out of that, man. Word. It'll go better like if you're not in control. Does that make sense? Like where nothing is wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And like I say, and if people they get to the point where people like they on some like they tripping, then you might gotta slap. All right, and there ain't nothing wrong with that because you don't want to be on that ain't No, I mean, many people, bro, like, I know somebody who understand what I'm saying. Like, cause that's not the space you want to be in. You know what I mean? Many people, especially if you ain't trying to be on no bull crap with nobody, bro, like, that ain't the space where you in. You know what I mean? Many people, some people be on some bull crap. You see what I'm saying, bro? This and that. But even with that, you got to overlook that too. I love the story what Jesus told Peter. Peter thought he had it figured out. He said, Lord, how many times should I forgive my brother who sins against me? Up to 7 times? 7 is a perfect number. Jesus said, I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. The whole point is to keep on forgiving and overlooking without keeping number. Just let it go, man. Just, you know what I mean? Especially like, it's one thing if someone coming to you and like apologizing, that's one thing. But sometimes you got to do it even if they don't apologize. Like some people, yeah, I remember what you did last week, this and that. Bro, it's all right. You still thinking about last week. Last week, whatever happened, you ain't try to kill me. I mean, if you did try to kill me, I'm still here. You know what I mean? So that's gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. What you pray? Ah, bro, me, forgive me. Yeah, but this is something to learn because many people get destroyed by Hosea chapter 4, verse 6 says, my people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. A lot of y'all destroy yourselves, like with your thoughts through other people, especially like if they like negative thoughts. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all be building up a lot of bull crap for no reason. And it don't even be serious. Someone said something about you, man, people talk about me all the time. All the time, bro, people talk about me, this and that. You see what I'm saying? They talked about Jesus. You think people ain't gonna find something to say about you, this and that or whatever? Get over it, man. All right. They said this and said that about me, so they probably was tripping. Get over it. People talk about me, this and that over that. So, what? I ain't saying you gotta be in people's faces or whatever, like this and that, but all right, bro, it's just all good. You know what I mean? And I understand the feeling, like this and that. Like I understand, but bro, get over it. Sister, get over it. All right, get over it. People got freedom of speech. People can say what they want to say. All right, like I said, as long as people not really trying to harm you, and even if it comes to that point, like if you survive, like get over it. You know what I'm saying? Look at it a different way. The Lord bless you so you can allows you to make it through it. All right, get over it. And forget the people because they don't know what they do. You see what I'm saying? That be 100% real sometimes, bro. Even if they got intentions this and that, they don't know what they doing, man. They can't see that they throw it off, bro. All right. And as far as it depends on you, if you can kick it, that's cool. If you can't, that's okay too. Y'all Facebook people, like if y'all see me talking early, I will respond to these messages. I don't mind showing y'all them adjustments. So y'all won't think I'm just making up stuff. So, I ain't never making up stuff. Let's see. How to do this. Yeah, you see, they said they love that verse. The dude said, "Do you think the globe flat, or is a globe?" They said, "Hello." They responded and said, "Flat." And dude said, I thought dude's name was Peavy, but it's Pebble. And then this dude said it's in the Bible. And they asked him, "Do I support Therians?" I don't know what that is, but and then this person said hi. That person said yes, they think the earth flat or something. Then this person said hi again. And then this person said they subscribe. When I said subscribe, and I said hit share and like, they said they will. And then this person deleted the message. And then this one said science says that we're rotating. Why my screen ain't going up no more? Oh, that's the end of the messages. And this person says science says that we're rotating. Let me block out this name so because I ain't trying to. This person says science says that we're rotating and this and that while chasing the sun or something. This and that. Does it feel? He asked a science question. Okay. And that's what I was speaking about earlier. You see, when people comment sometimes, I give you a little feedback. See? So that's what I was talking about. Like, y'all wonder why I'm doing that. You see, sometimes people ask me stuff and I give a little feedback, this and that. All right, nothing wrong with it. All right. I'm trying to see where I'm going to, like, because I don't know. But let me stay on track. But a long story short, y'all keep on overlooking stuff. Why my phone look like that? Like it was sitting up. Yeah, y'all keep on overlooking stuff, and I know stuff get to you sometime. Hell, stuff get next to me sometime. But just keep on overlooking, man, and it'll go away better. And I know it might take you a day or two, because not everyone like right there at that spot where you can this and that. But do your research on it's a choice. Like I say, I can go anywhere I want to go to right now. I can go to people's houses where they might be, I know some people might be irritated. Why? I don't know. Isn't that? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if it's a reason. It's nothing if it ain't a reason. Like where? But I ain't afraid to go nowhere. And if someone there like got a problem, guess what? I still pop up. Word. Now if I see you tripping, then I'm a slap. Because I ain't trying to be on that time. I don't want to hurt nobody. All right? But I ain't afraid to go nowhere and pop up. It's not or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right. We can still get along. You know what I'm saying? But if some bull crap going on, I ain't gonna feed too much into that. You see what I'm saying? This and that. Because this and that. Ain't nothing wrong with talking, even debating, or having a conversation. You know what I mean? Seeing someone's point of view, seeing your point of view, my point of view, nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's what people do. They reason. When you go to court or whatever, or just in debating in general. See what I'm saying? Like, you got a reason. I ain't talking about I ain't trying to hear you talk. That's different. That'd be kind of rude of me if I ain't trying to listen, hear you out. You know what I mean? This and that. But if you want some bull crap, the whole thing is if it's not logical, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna argue with you, brother or sister, because there's no point in arguing with you. You gotta look at it like a little kid. You ain't gonna argue with a little kid, is you? If the kid say the sky purple, you gonna argue with the kid, the sky ain't purple, it's blue. This and that, whatever. The sky's purple, mommy. You gonna argue with the kid? I mean, damn, let them have it. Let them have it. If you think the sky purple, son, okay. All right, okay. But y'all look at it just like that, man. All right, okay. All right. Okay. Without getting too worked up or whatever, because you can get worked up like arguing with the people, this and that, especially over little stuff. You see, like earlier, some dude asked me this and that about something, but I think they're just asking the question. But if I was getting to debates, why this going? If I was like getting to debates, like taking a serious point of view, they got their opinion. As I said, what do you think? You think it's flat? You think it's round? He said he think it's flat. Hey, you don't know. I never been out. I never been outside of space, so it could be flat. It could be round. Don't know. You know. The same person asked the question about the Earth spinning rotate. You know, and it goes back to like the Earth being a little bit round, if you think that. But hey, you're free to your opinion. You know, one thing about me is I'm not new at this. Okay, this is not the first time. I'm a great speaker, must also be a great listener. You know what I mean? The Bible say in James, everyone should be slow to speak and quick to listen and slow to become angry. Because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Say that one more time, Rashad. Everyone should be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God, our Father, desires. Where you see that at in the Bible? I will show you. I will show you. It's 8:19. I'm about to go to bed. You better do your research. But it's in James. James chapter 19. James chapter 1, verse 19. Brother James said, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." Okay? A lot of y'all you speak fast. As soon as someone done talking, but let me tell you this. But let me tell you this. When people be talking to me sometimes, I listen. And then I'm going to speak. All right? You want to be quick to listen. Sometimes I get caught up like y'all get caught up. All right? And I got to calm down, because I ain't going to start and say I got it just like that. I'd be lying if I say I got this down pat. But not all the time. Okay? I'm just being honest. Gotta be honest. But as I get older and go forward, I'm working more and more at it. Try not to this and that. And always give people the benefit of the doubt. You know? Some of y'all got good reasons to be upset and mad. But even beyond that, look beyond. You know what time it is. It was upside down. You know what time it is. Jared Dudley. If you don't know, then you know. Yeah, you know what time it is. Listen, man. But yeah, on a serious tip, said my people destroyed from a lack of knowledge. This is something to know. To get over your situations. Know that. And even if you can't fix it today, get over it. Because when an opportunity do present itself, you're already over it. All right? All right, you see? And if you over it, if you ain't got nothing going on, if you ain't on no BS, hey, you can go wherever you want to go. And now, it might be some problems somewhere, but if you over it, Cool, man. You ain't tripping. You know what I mean? But if someone else on some bull crap, hey, I ain't tripping. You might be tripping, but I ain't tripping. All right. I remember what you did 2 months ago. This and that. Okay. I'm gonna catch y'all another time. This and that or whatever. All right. But I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. You know what I mean? You still in 2 months. You in 2 months ago. I'm not tripping. All right. Whenever you ain't tripping, hey, we can get along. I'm already right there with you. My hand right here. You know, just waiting. We can get along as soon as you get on your side. All right. But if this person don't get on their side, hey, I still got my hand out. I mean, got my hand out. See you down. My hand out to lift you up. Come on. Got your hand up. I ain't taking your hand. It's still out there for you anyway. Do your research. All right. Okay. You know what time it is. Look, man. I'm about to go to bed myself. Confirmation right there. You can believe that. Once 8 o'clock hit and the sun go down, I'm going down right along with it. But I think twice as bad. I can't stay up. I can't stay up like I used to, bro. I used to be up all night, like that gay strong. Every time I said that, I got it right here. Hold on. That ain't the part. Oh, then. What's that? I know this is junk. Y'all gonna bear me. I'm looking for something. I'm about to say, but I'm trying to think why I even went to this junk. Uh, what part was I looking for? What did you know say? Oh, yeah, I've been up for 3 days. My name should be Stay Up. I'm looking for the verse. Y'all gotta just bear with me. But I think that's it though coming up. Yeah, that's it. present.
In the draw cell announces, if you won't wait, you could wait up. Ain't been to sleep in 3 days. My nickname should be stay up. Fuck the club.
Hey, that was me right there. I used to be up for a long time. For days at a time. Word. I ain't been asleep in 3 days. My nickname should be stay up. Do your research on days to be my name. Stay up. Stay up VA. I ain't been asleep in 3 days. My nickname should be stay up. But listen, I can't stay up past 8 o'clock. About 10 o'clock. Once 10 o'clock hit, cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. You don't want to hit my phone. Cut it. I can put the lid on that. That was a song. OT Genesis featuring Dog. Your number's way too high. You need to cut it. I like them boys, but it's the opposite this way. I say raise the numbers up even higher, but what? Yeah, know what y'all talking about? Isn't it? I was talking to bro earlier. Listen, hey. Let's do the wild dude. Listen, bro. I'm about to get off of here. I put the lid on because I put the lid. Once I put the lid on, it's like putting the lid on. It's a wrap. That's why I put the lid on, the fitted cap. All right. Once I put the lid on, I'm putting the lid on the whole thing. All right. It's over. Once I put the lid on, do your research on the lid, the jar. Put the lid on. Which means we coming to an end. I'm about to get off here. For y'all who like, share, and subscribe, peace and blessing to you. I appreciate you. Believe that. You know, I threw the peace sign up, but I didn't get off though. But listen, I appreciate that. You know, y'all keep on learning something. The number one thing to learn today is to get over it. Simply get over it, man. Get over it. Whatever going on was what happened, was happening, and what happened. Get over it. Enjoy your time. All right. I know it's gonna be a little rough sometimes because dealing with people. Dealing with people. Yes. All right. But keep on getting over it. Keep on forgiving. Keep on overlooking. All right. And may y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all again. Amen. I'm gone. As soon as that thing clear off my phone, I'm gone. Peace.